Hey guys, welcome to Draw With Sandee at the Little Artistic Nook. Today we'll be drawing this cute little grasshopper. We'll begin our drawing today by making our grasshopper's eyes. So starting near the top left of your page, you can draw out a nice oval shape. And then we'll go ahead and we'll add in the highlights, starting with a big curve just across the top and a small heart underneath that. Then you can shade in the rest of the eye. Then you can trace back over the top of the eye and extend out 2 lines towards the left for eyelashes. Now repeat all of those steps for the second eye, starting with the oval, drawing in a nice curve just across the center line at the top and a heart underneath. This time, when you go to make your eyelashes, we'll trace over and extend the lines towards the right. We can give her some little cheeks by just drawing curved lines all the way underneath each eye, just having them connect on both sides. And then let's give her a little smile, and I'm going to place it right in between the eyes just to make it extra cute. To finish off the face, we'll draw in 2 little eyebrows just above the eyes. And then we're going to go ahead and begin drawing out her head. So I'm going to place a little marker that's just above the center here, so right in between the eyebrows, and another little indicator sort of just outside of the cheeks. So what you're looking for is to draw a circular shape that goes all the way around her face. I'm going to come in pretty close to the side and bottom of her face with just a little extra space at the top. Now let's draw in her antenna. So I'm going to come just above each eye, and I'm going to have them facing towards the left. So pretty much they're just going to slightly curve to the left and top them with a little circle. Then we can start planning for her body. So I'm going to start by marking out where her top or her front wing, so the wing that's closest to us, is going to come out from her head. So I've placed a marker just under the cheek and one just to the right of her eye. Then we're going to draw a straightish line across our page, and as you come maybe a little bit past center, you're going to slightly start to bring it down. Then I'm going to go ahead and I will draw in the underside of the wing by coming back to that marker just beneath the cheek and curving slightly downwards, and then bringing it up to meet at a point. Now, I'm leaving a space just because I'm using marker, but feel free to close the entire shape if you're using pencil. Then we'll come back to our top part of this wing and we'll extend out the back wing right from where that meets the head by tracing a line that runs almost in the same curve, and we'll stop just a little bit sooner. Then bring it back to touch the top wing. And now we'll go ahead and we'll draw in her body. So coming out from between these 2 wings, I'm just going to draw a little line towards the right of my page, and I'm going to create a little point here, and I'm going to start curving down and underneath. So once again, I'm going to leave some spaces for her legs, but pretty much you're looking to curve and create this rounded belly for her body that comes all the way back up to meet just underneath her head, pretty much in line with her mouth. Okay, so now we have her body pretty much sketched in there. We're going to draw in her legs. So I'm going to start here at the back, and the signature thing that we want to achieve here is that long top part of her leg. So I'm going to draw a line that comes all the way up and over that first wing we drew. And then I'm going to, from the top of this, I'm going to draw a vertical line that's coming all the way down past the bottom of her body. Then we're going to make the other side of these legs by just drawing lines parallel. So her legs are slightly rounded or curved, so they're not perfect rectangles, but you're going to just draw the same lines. And then for the foot, we're going to have it facing the right, and it's basically just a little teardrop shape. Then I'm just going to close off these little gaps here in her body. Okay, now we'll do this leg that's coming just out of the middle area of her body, and this time I'm going to extend the top part of the leg slightly towards the bottom left corner, and then we'll angle it back down towards the right. So you're looking at something like a little sideways V, and create those second lines that just match, so just running parallel lines, and a little teardrop, this time facing to the left. And then we'll do the front leg here. So we're going to draw down towards the left from out of the body, curve it back towards the right, creating that little, it almost looks like a little boomerang. And then we'll trace the secondary lines here just behind it to create some roundness to the leg and add the little foot. And of course we need to show the other side of her body somehow, so I'm going to draw in the feet on the other side. So starting at the back, we'll just draw just the very bottom of her foot, so it looks kind of like a little triangle coming out from underneath the belly. And then we're going to draw in the foot, and I'm going to have it facing, this time, the left, because I'm going to have her standing on a log, so it'll look like her 2 feet are facing in 2 directions. Then you can go ahead, do the same thing for the front legs, just drawing a little indicator of the leg and the foot facing in the opposite direction. And then for the one right up at the front, I'm going to have it just slightly higher. So we'll mirror that little boomerang or sideways V shape. And this time the foot will face the left as well. And now we're on to our setting. So I'm going to have her just standing on a little branch. So I'm going to have my branch just sort of coming down slightly at an angle. But pretty much all I want to make sure is that her feet are all touching this branch, with the exception of that one raised front foot. Now my branch line is very bumpy, and when I bring out little twigs, I'm just going to create little curved lines that sort of meet at a point extending out from the main line of the branch. I'm going to leave it unfinished on the 2 ends, but you are free to do whatever you like for that. You can do the bottom side here of the branch, and I'm just going to trace sort of a bumpy line all the way across. Not really worry too much about branches or little twigs. Then I'm going to add in some flowers and leaves. So to do my flowers, I'm just going to make a little small dot and trace a really loose shape around it. So just creating sort of 4 curves around this center line. You can add in a little lines that come out from the center into the petals. And then just some basic leaves. So a nice big curve, creating a point at the top and then curving back down towards my branch. You can do as many of these as you like. Add as many twigs or secondary branches. You can draw in the veins of the leaves. You can leave them out, or you can just do something completely different. So then I'm going to just add a couple more over here on this other branch on the left. Starting with just a little flower, maybe adding in a leaf or 2 behind that. And then I think just maybe one more little flower. And that is our super cute little grasshopper, guys. Thanks so much for drawing with me today. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, for another Draw with Sandee at the Little Artistic Nook, keep making art and keep smiling.